Jacob Elordi didn't just get famous for his acting. He accidentally started a massive fashion trend just by stuffing books into the back pocket of his jeans. Books have become the coolest new accessory, but you can't just carry around any random book. What you carry tells people who you are. Jacob picks his books very carefully. He chooses dark, real stories that shape the exact personality his fans are so obsessed with. One of the books on this list reads exactly like a leaked celebrity diary of a guy ruining his own life, and another is a wild, dangerous road trip that ends in a terrible betrayal. But to really build this vibe, we have to start with the darkest and most exciting book of them all. Book number 1 is The Secret History by Tartt. The craziest thing about this story, the very first page tells you exactly who gets murdered by their own friends. Knowing that the violent end right from the jump gives the entire story this incredible, haunting vibe. Instead of a basic whodunit mystery, you are dragged right into the twisted psychology of why they did it. It follows a small, super-secret group of rich, snobby college kids. They wear vintage clothes and literally speak to each other in ancient Greek just to make everyone else feel dumb. They get way too obsessed with old myths and try to do a wild, secret ritual in the woods late at night, and something goes terribly wrong. The rest of the book is watching them totally lose their minds from paranoia as they try to hide what they did. I won't spoil how it ends, but the lengths they go to keep that secret quiet will completely blow your mind. Book number 2 is A Bright Ray of Darkness by Hawke. The wildest part about this book, it reads exactly like a leaked celebrity diary about a guy destroying his own life. The main character is a young actor who makes the mistake of cheating on his wife. The problem: his wife is a massive, universally loved rock star. When the divorce goes public, he instantly becomes the most hated man in the tabloids. To escape the paparazzi, he runs to New York to make his first ever Broadway appearance in a high-stakes Shakespeare play. But instead of getting his life together, the book reads like a fast-paced thriller as he spirals completely out of control. You watch him show up to rehearsals brutally hungover, get into messy backstage hookups, and absolutely drown in guilt while trying to memorize his lines. You spend the entire book watching a guy hit rock bottom, constantly wondering if this play is going to be his ultimate redemption or the final nail in the coffin of his entire career. Book number 3 is On the Road by Kerouac. And Jacob Elordi actually went on national television to admit this exact story changed his entire life. The book starts with a young writer going through a brutal divorce, completely lost and desperate for a purpose. That is, until he meets the most charismatic, unhinged guy on the planet who thrives on explosive moments and convinces him to drop absolutely everything. They ditch society and start hitchhiking across 1950s America with zero money, fueled by underground jazz clubs and cheap motels. But the further they get, the more you realize this fun best friend is actually a complete nightmare. He starts stealing cars for joyrides, treats women terribly, and leaves them stranded. And when they finally cross the border into Mexico, chasing a completely lawless high, the ultimate betrayal hits. He flat out abandons the main character with a violent, life-threatening fever just to save his own skin. You spend the whole book riding shotgun on this chaotic bender, constantly wondering if the main character will find ultimate freedom or get destroyed by the guy sitting next to him. You can grab any of these books using the links in the description below. Subscribe for more book recommendations, and I'll see you in the next one.